Welcome everybody to our Wednesday night Team Fearless Ignite Your Life Tribe call. I am super excited to have you guys all here tonight, and I'm going to be talking about something that I'm really fired up about, and I really hope that this helps you guys get through the end of the year and set yourself up for success in 2016. If you haven't seen some announcements before I share my screen, if you haven't seen the sales that are going on right now, the size challenge pack is on sale right now. And the coolest thing ever is that they're added in the portion controlled containers in there along with the nutrition guide. So for $140, you're going to get size, you're going to get the containers and the nutrition guide, which is so like freaking awesome. And then of course the 21-day fix is on sale for $140. That also comes with the 21-day fix insulated bag, which I freaking love. It was the one thing that I missed getting at Summit, which was crazy that I missed something because I bought everything there. And I have one of them, and they last forever, and they're super awesome. The 21-day fix extreme is $140. It doesn't have the insulated bag. And then there's the Kickstart packages, which are so awesome. And honestly, it's something that I'm going to be promoting with my challenge group that's going to start in December or right before December, because it comes with a 3-day refresh. So it's perfect for somebody to do right after they get, right after Thanksgiving. Do the 3-day refresh and then go into 3 weeks of the 21-day fix or size. So, okay. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. I am hoping that my internet is going to stay good with us. We're having storms here in Arizona, which is so crazy. But if it doesn't, I'm going to keep going, and it's going to be recorded. So I'm going to share my screen. I did a little PowerPoint presentation. Whoop, here we go. Okay. And it was the first time I did this on Canvas, so we'll see how it goes. But, okay, so I want to talk about ending the year strong and setting yourself up for success in 2016. So, first of all, I want to talk about not giving up on the goals that you set at the beginning of the year or whenever you became a coach. Last month, I'm going to be honest with you guys, I was struggling. I was struggling with motivation. I was struggling with my vision. I was struggling with my goals. I was struggling with where to come from. And I really dove into personal development, and it hit me that I cannot just give up on my goals because all I can think about is how it's going to happen. There is still a ton of time left in this year to hit your goals. So I went back to doing what I know works for me, and you kind of have to find what works for you, but writing out my goals every single morning and reminding myself of what they are. Maybe you need to write them and post them somewhere and remember what it was you're reaching for. But I don't want you to focus on how it will happen, because this is what happened to me. I just sat there and I was like, I had this really huge goal at the end of the year, and all I could think about was how it would happen. So I wasn't going to write it down. I completely erased that from my mindset, and now I am still shooting for it. And I'm showing up every day, because if you don't show up, then you're not going to get there ever. But in my mind, when I finally had my aha moment, it was like, you know what? Why are you not reaching for this goal? Because you're still going to reach for this goal, even if you don't hit it on the date that you said you were going to hit it. So I was like, you're right. I'm still putting the date down. I'm still writing them out like I always do. And I'm going to go for that goal. If I don't hit it, I'm all right. I'm going to keep going for it. It's like, I'm not going to stop until I hit it. And that's what I think you need to ask yourself, especially in this business. Sometimes it takes some time and consistency. Well, not sometimes, all the time with this business. And if you aren't willing to be okay with failing at reaching a goal date and setting a new one, then you might want to rethink some things or rethink your goals, because you want to be able to have a goal that you're willing to, like for instance, I had set like 4 diamond dates, but I never stopped working for it because I knew that I wouldn't stop working for it. I was going to keep going until I hit that. So just don't give up on your goals yet, because the end of the year is not here. Okay. And then the next thing is you guys need to stay connected during this time. I understand that this is a busy time of year and there's a lot of things going on. And if you're struggling, this is the best time that you need to be staying connected. Be on team calls, be on the team pages, check in with your upline coach, check in with your downline coach, check in with your challenge groups. This is a time to stay connected and show that you are going to be showing up. And because you're going to get the support you need. We aren't just here to be supporting you guys when things are going good. We're here to be supporting you guys throughout your entire journey. And if you need that support, then you need to go to your upline coach. And if they're not helping you, then you need to come to me. You need to go to Samantha. You need to go to somebody that you know that is going to help you, because we are here to do that. And we're here for support, whether it be with your business, your health and fitness journey, whatever it is. We are a family. And I know, I can tell you from experience, a lot of my calls that I do are from my own experience and things that I have done in the past. And when I wasn't doing good, I unplugged. And that was probably the worst thing that I could have done for myself, because it just is a good culture to be a part of. You know, you have your team call on Wednesday night with us. There is the new coach call on Monday night. And then if you want to get on Team Dynamo's call, they have that every night, every Sunday, and you can jump into that. So just stay plugged in, because if you start getting disconnected, then everything starts getting disconnected at once. Okay. So my all-time favorite quote is, do what you can with what you have. And I have to remind myself of this like probably daily. And I think you all should remind yourself of this too. I heard this yesterday. This call that I'm doing right now is pretty much a combobulation of about 6 different trainings that I've listened to in the past week. But being overwhelmed is a choice. You know, we talk about don't be overwhelmed. And really, it's just a choice of saying, okay, I'm not going to be overwhelmed. I'm going to put one foot in front of the other, and I'm not going to be overwhelmed with what's going on. And I am probably the worst person at getting overwhelmed. I'll be honest with you. Ask my husband. He probably thinks I'm a freak sometimes. But I have to tell myself, why are you doing this? This is a choice. You need to stop, one foot in front of the other, unplug from the things you need to unplug from, focus on the basics. Don't wait to be perfect to do something. I got over that probably last year. And honestly, I will get this awesome idea in my head and I'll be like, oh, we should do it. And the old Ashley would be like, everything has to be perfect before I set it in play. And now I don't. I just go for it and I do it. And you know what? If it doesn't work, then that's okay. I'll try something new. If it works and maybe some things need to be, tweaked, then I'll do that. But don't wait to start something. Don't, say, oh, I'm going to wait until after this happens, because there's always going to be something that comes up. There's going to be life things. There's going to be holidays. There's going to be, it goes on and on and on. I know for me, my entire year is pretty much busy all the time. So I have to just do it. Schedule in your business. You need to make it a priority. No excuses. If it's 30 minutes a day, 30 minutes a day. If it's an hour, it's an hour. I would suggest doing an hour, but if it's 30 minutes, then great. But make sure that you're putting in there and you're making it a priority. If you're making it an excuse, and you're basically saying that you're not making it a priority. Okay, so the next slide, what I'm going to be talking about is something that I want to say before I get there. We are all in this business because we want to better our lives. We want to make money. And that's okay. Sometimes I think we get so wrapped up in helping people that we think that it's like we tell ourselves, like, it's not okay to be making money to do this. But we all know that what we are selling and what we're giving to people is so valuable that you just have to come to terms with it, and that it's okay to start making money with this business. Okay. So this is something that I actually got to be on a call with last night that I learned about. And when you are promoting and you're talking to customers and stuff, we want to help people no matter what. And we want to make sure that we are building a relationship. And this concept for me just totally hit home, because this is huge on how we can build these relationships, build the trust, get new coaches, and also make money at the same time. And it is perfect for this time of year because you're going to get a lot of money rejections. I want to make sure that you guys know that you should always be leading with a challenge pack. Success Club is important, but there are other things that we can do if you are just hitting a wall with people. Like I said, you always want to be leading with a challenge pack because that's going to get you it's going to get them the best results. And we all know that Shakeology is important. It works in with all of the meal plans. It's there because it's amazing. But sometimes people just don't grasp that right away. And I know a lot of you have been hitting some walls with that. So what we did is we Sam and I made a new script, and we're going to be posting that to our team pages so that you guys can see. But basically, if you're going through and you're inviting somebody to a challenge group and you hit a wall and you're like, it's too much money, I just don't agree with it, I just can't do it, and then especially about Shakeology, and then you come back and you break down Shakeology and you say, okay, well, it ends up being about $4 a day, for a meal. And you try to give them all the information they need to make the best decision, and they still say no. Then you can come back to them and say, okay, well, I want to help you because that's what I'm here to do. I'm here to help people. So I'm going to give you a good, a better, and a best option to get into my challenge group. The good option would be letting people in with getting the Fixate cookbook along with the containers. You can say that you can get in with this. You can focus on your nutrition for 30 days or 3 weeks, whatever it is, and you can work along with that. That is a good option. And I thought I put the prices on there, but I didn't. I think it's about $30-something for that option. And then the next option would be a better option, which would be the 21-day fix alone. So it's going to get you the containers, it's going to get you the workouts and that. So you can come into my group and you can do that, and I'll help you with doing that. And then, of course, your best option is getting the challenge back, because that's going to get you everything you need to get the results that you want to see. I didn't add this on here, but a person that does a 21-day fix along with Shakeology usually loses an average of about 9 pounds. I've had people lose as much as 17 pounds in their first round with Shakeology. And you want to make sure that you say that along with that. But we want to make sure we're helping them. So we're giving them these options of good, better, best. And then the premium option would be signing up with the challenge pack and getting and as a discount coach. So you're going to be getting 25% off anything that you order in the future. Make sure that you're, telling people that there's a 30-day money back guarantee and everything that comes along with that too. But I really feel like this is going to help a lot of you get people into your groups, make you feel more confident. It's going to help you make money because you're going to be making money off this. Challenge packs is not the only thing that we sell. There is if you go into and that's actually an assignment I probably should give all of you, is to go into your shop if you haven't already and dig in there and see everything that we have available. Think of people that, if you see something, you're like, oh, my best friend could really use that. Well, let me go tell her about it. There is so much out there, and we'd make 25% off of that. That could end up being, your kid's Christmas presents. That could end up being a new purse for you, because that's how I would think. That could be just extra money at the end of the month. And then it also gets them in a group and they see what it's like, and they will see, because there will be other people in that group using Shakeology, the importance of Shakeology. We don't just want to kick them off to the side and say, see you later. We want to help them. If none of this goes down, they're just like not having any of it, you still have one more option. And that is the free trial of Beachbody On Demand for 30 days. Again, we want to help people no matter what. I have had people come back to me, really snotty with a response saying, oh, you're just going to sell me something or whatever it is. And I was like, actually, no, I don't. I want to help you because I know that you're struggling to lose this weight. And I know that you want to feel better for your kids because I do. And I will say I have this free 30-day offer of Beachbody On Demand. You can try it out as long as you cancel before the 30 days is over. You're not going to be charged. And then I also have an ongoing wellness group for that. So I have a group going, and I know some other coaches do too. If you have somebody that you need to get into this group, because I'm always offering, if I get a no, like 3 no's, I'm offering this to them no matter what, so that they can get in a support group. And I have one going. I believe Sam either has one or she's putting together one. And I know there are some other coaches that also have it available. So if you need to get in one of those groups, just ask us because we are all working together in this. And if maybe you want to start your own, I know that I did a call for Team Dynamo a few weeks ago, and I can repost that somewhere. But I started doing this group in August, and I think over August and September, because people loved the group and I gave them a lot of value and I connected with these people, I made over $300 over those 2 months just from the subscriptions from the Beachbody On Demand because they stuck with it because they loved it. They loved the wellness group. So you make 40% off of these subscriptions. These subscriptions happen every 3 months. And I know this was a discussion that we had in Team Fearless today. That $38.95 or $42 something, it depends where you're at. That the reason that the prices are all different when you're getting charged is because some people have sales tax and some people don't, and it's different all over. So that's why. But you make about $15 off of that. So if you had 10 people sign up, that's $155 in your pocket in 30 days. And then in another 3 months, that's another $155. So if you just kept adding 10 people every single month, that was on there. And I'm not going to get into too deep into cycle bonuses right now, but if you're Emerald and you were getting cycle bonuses and your coaches were doing the same thing, that's going to really, really increase your paycheck. So I want you guys to think about that. You're helping people and you're increasing your paycheck. How much better could it be? Okay, so I am going to move on to focusing on talking about how to set yourself up for success for next year. So what you do now will pay off later. What we do in this business is investment work. We don't get paid by the hour. And I want you to think about when your coach came to you and started talking to you either about a challenge group or becoming a coach and how long it took for you to be convinced to sign up. Now, I'm very easily convinced, so I convinced myself before I asked my coach that's no longer with us to sign up. But Samantha took 3 years. So could you imagine if I would have just never reconnected with her or re-brought it up? I mean, we're kind of like family, but at the same time, if I would have never talked to her about it, I would have missed out on a diamond coach. So you can't push people away because they're saying no right now. It's just a no right now. You never know what it is in the future. You want to be connecting with people now. I was talking to my husband about this call last night because I'm seriously, I am probably going to sleep for 3 days after this call because I've been so fired up for the past couple days about this. And I told him, I said, you know what? Right. And this is what I did last year too. And it really helped me. I said, now is my time to hustle. It is my time to hustle and connect with as many people as I can, to build as many relationships as I can. And I don't mean to say that to overwhelm you guys because that's a choice. But I'm saying that because if you connect with people and you connect with your past challenge members and you connect with people that said no and start building a relationship, just talking to them, and they're watching you and they're seeing what you're doing, in January when they come around and they're ready to lose that weight like they always are, and in February, because January and February are huge months for us, then they're going to come to you because you have already been talking to them. If you wait until January, I can guarantee that somebody else is already going to be talking to them, or, you're going to feel like you're scrambling. I don't want you to feel like you're scrambling in January because it can be a very awesome month. Actually, for me, February is always better, but start doing that and building those relationships now. Another thing that I'm doing is I'm reaching out to, from now until the end of the year, or whatever, till everybody that I have talked to about coaching in the past year, if I can get that far back into my contacts, because I am letting them know that this is, if you're still thinking about this is the time to do it now, because you are going to be set up for a time, you're going to be set up for January, and you're going to want to get in, and you're going to want to do this, and you're going to want to get your training now. Okay. So along those lines, while you're connecting with those people, you need to still be showing up every day, creating a story for people to follow. I have to give a super shout out to Catherine, because her Body Beast posts are amazing. And if you go on her page and you click videos, you can tell they're her. Like, she is creating a story with that Body Beast program, and it is awesome. I mean, I'm following it, and she's showing up every day, and she's talking about her struggles, and she's talking about what she's doing. That's what you need to do. You need to commit to something from now until the end of the year, and share it with, the people, because people are going to be watching you, because they know that this time of year is a hard time for people to stick with their health and fitness goals and everything. But if you show them that you're going to work through this time and you're consistently going to show up, I can guarantee you that January is going to be amazing. And this, again, is what happened to me last year with Max 30. I was super excited to do it. I posted every single day of my max out time. And I remember one day that I didn't post it. And I kept thinking, like, people are so sick of seeing this max out time. They're so sick of seeing all of this. And I was over at my parents' house. They lived down the street from me. And my dad's friend came over. And he's like, I didn't see your max out time on Instagram. I'm like, what? One day. So people were watching, and they're especially watching right now. So just be real, share with them, be proof the product works. Start promoting Hammer and Chisel now. I love, like I said, that Catherine's doing Body Beast, because that goes right along with that. There is a calendar out there if you get people into the Beachbody On Demand group that kind of is like a Hammer and Chisel prep, and it kind of works through the programs that are on there, and that they can already start to use them. But start talking about that now. And yes, I understand that it's not going to be for everybody, but program releases are always awesome. Always commit to being the first one to purchase this when it comes out. If you are going to be promoting something, you're going to be talking about something, you need to get that also. And again, that works along with having your coaches get it, and your cycle bonuses and everything, which I'm not going to get into. Be proof the product works, but don't try to be perfect. I know I said that already, but just be real with people. I have so much on my mind tonight. I'm going to go over 30 minutes. I can guarantee you guys that. Okay. I'm almost done though. Along with that, you guys can try different groups out with connecting with people. I know a lot of people are doing gratitude groups right now, which is amazing. That last year mine did like a crazy awesome thing for me. And it was great because I got to let go of thinking about anything like connecting with people. I really just wanted to help people feel like they had something to be grateful for right now. And they had, time to work on themselves throughout a busy time of the year. So if you're good at something, if you are good at, I don't know, it could just be nothing health and fitness related. You can create a free group around that. And you can invite people to that and just share what you know. For instance, I know I'm going to take my gratitude group next month, and we're going to work on goal setting for 2016, because that's something that I know, and so it's something that I love to do and talk about. So I'm going to just work them into that. And you know what? If I make some connections, great. If not, I'm paying it forward. And I know it'll come back to me. But I can guarantee you that you'll be building some amazing relationships if you do something that you can provide value with. I mean, I can't even think of things off the top of my head. But there's so much out there, and we can come up with different ideas on the team page for sure. Okay. So I think this is, close to the last thing. Don't stop your personal development just because things get busy. Create that morning ritual that you need. I was so lost last month because, I didn't realize why until last week. But it's because I let go of that morning ritual that I had that sets me up for my day being successful. Even if I have a bad day, I've noticed this week where days haven't gone the way I wanted to, but because I've stuck with my morning ritual, it's amazing. And you cannot stop your personal development. You need to be not only working on yourself, but along with something that you want to improve with your business. So what I would do would be committing to finishing either a book or an online academy or something along the lines for you personally that you need. If you need suggestions, we can help you with that too. And then also think about something you want to improve in your business, or think about something a subject you want to learn more about, and commit from now until the end of the year to learning about that. So for instance, for myself, I have this academy that I'm doing that's more personal development for me. So I've committed to listening to at least like 3 videos a week. And then there is another thing that I'm doing for my business with recruiting and that. And I've committed to finishing that by the end of the year. It's not huge. I broke it down to chunks. I said, okay, I want to finish this. So what do I need to do every week? What do I need to do every day? And then I work through it. Because if you stop doing that, then, it just all spirals down. Keep it simple and ask for ideas if you don't know. So the last thing I want you guys to start thinking about, and this goes along with your goals and stuff, is start thinking about, and this could be fun, is creating your vision for 2016. Don't make this stressful. Make this fun. I mean, that's why I went back to my morning. Every morning I write my goals out. I write my gratitude. I write my vision. Sometimes it doesn't come in that order. Sometimes I just write I just write and I have a vision and I write it out and it sets my intention for the day. So I want you guys to start thinking now about your 2016 vision. What rank do you want to be? Set it out by quarters. What rank do you want to be by first quarter? What do you want to be when you go to summit? What do you want to be by third quarter, end of 2016? What do you want your team to look like? What do you want your life to look like? Just start thinking about this stuff, maybe journaling it. Don't get stressed out. Make it fun, because this is fun. I mean, you're pretty much like creating your year and your life, and you can see it and feel it. And then next month, I'll go more into goal setting and we'll talk about that more. But you have to start doing this now with your vision for 2016 so I can help you guys narrow down your goals and how you can complete your year and hit that vision and make it happen. So that is what I have for tonight. I'm going to unshare my screen, and I'm sure that Samantha is going to talk. If anybody else has any questions too, I want to hear from you, because we can. Okay, go ahead. Oh my gosh, there's 18 things in the chat.
Yeah, we were chatting it up. I am like tearing up because I am so excited, not for myself, but for you guys who are on this call. Because I don't know about you guys, but everything that Ashley just said really fired me up. And I know how amazing that feeling is when you feel like, maybe you were struggling and you're having those aha moments and the things that happen after that, because that call was amazing. I don't have anything to add other than I was going to suggest a new personal development that I'm really liking. I think you're probably reading it too, Ashley, The School of Greatness. I'm really liking it. It's a good book. It's a good read, The School of Greatness.
I am. I do have it, and I started to read it, but I have other priorities I have to finish first. And actually, I really liked reading it because I was like, on Sunday, I sat down. And if you guys ever listen to the Lewis Howes podcast, when you're reading it, like you just hear like his voice in your head. And I have seen him in person, and that
He's sexy.
that is like ticket. And on a side note about that, if any of you guys do end up buying that book, Kat from Team Dynamo was trying to get him to do a 30-minute call for us. And we have to have 100 people that bought that book. So if you did buy that book, get a hold of me, send me a private message or whatever, and I'll get you all, we'll work out the details so we can add your purchase to that list so we can get him on a team call, because yeah, he's amazing. Does anybody else have any questions or anything that they want to add in?
Hi, guys.
Hi.
I wanted to say there that I was struggling for like 3 months, and I wasn't hitting Success Club. I wasn't doing what I needed to do or anything else, and I was feeling overwhelmed because of my job and being a single mom to a freaking teenager who's driving me crazy, and just life in general. And I was trying to squeeze in everything. And one of the things that totally got me back on track was picking a program and working it, completing it, keep going and doing it, and posting about it and sharing about it. And that way I'm working on myself. And I feel a hell of a lot better doing the workouts and eating right. Sort of, the nutrition part's not totally spot on, but I'm doing the workouts. And by sharing it and posting about it and everything else, I've been getting messages left and right. Every morning when I wake up, I've got 15 to 20 messages saying, "Oh my God, Catherine, you're so inspiring, yada, yada." And I'm just like, yes. And, and I write back little things back to them here and there, and they're in my gratitude group and everything else. And it's just, laying that foundation, because yes, this is about health, but it's also about wealth. And I definitely want both. And so, and it's hard when you're just kind of in a rut and you're kind of stuck and you're not quite sure, God, I'm putting in all of this work and nothing is paying off. Everybody's saying no and all of this stuff, but the personal development is key. Working a program is so key. Sharing about it, you have to. If you're not doing it, you're not being proof of the product. I drink my Shakeology every day. I live by it. I love it. It has helped me so much. It is what it's all about. And by being that package, you are going to help people no matter what you do, and they're going to come to you. So when you start messaging people and posting about your, challenge groups and stuff like that, you're going to start getting a lot more interest. Maybe not everybody's going to be ready, but at least you're planting the seeds. That's all.
Oh, I love that. I could cry. Yes, I agree. I could see it, just your posts, or just, people watch that, and that's so amazing. Thank you so much for sharing. Does anybody have anything else they want to add or have any questions?
I just want to add, I know like we talk about the programs and this and the other, but like for me, like the major thing for me is personal development. Just because I know it, like you have to be in the right mindset to want to do this kind of stuff. And with that, Catherine knows about it. I kind of mentioned something in our gratitude group, but with all the personal development and all the motivational stuff that I've been posting, I got asked to proof a book that a friend of mine is writing. So when it's done, everything, I will let you guys know. But so far, it's kind of awesome. It's totally different take, but it's basically like the paths that we all go down and the choices that we make and that kind of stuff. So not to, get it out there too much, but yeah, it pays off. All our posts, people are watching. So I thought that was kind of cool. Just get out there, show whatever is working for you, whether it's whether it's your diet, whether it's focusing on your fitness or working on your personal development, whatever is your key is what people are going to pick up on.
That is so awesome. That is so exciting for you. I'm so happy for you. And it's true. If you look at different coaches too, you'll see like some go really far on like the personal development side and they share that. Some go on just the exercise size. You know, it just, everybody has their own thing, and find that and stick with it and do it. And that's so awesome. I'm so excited for you. I keep having this thought come up and I keep losing it that I wanted to say, but and it kind of goes in closing with this. I think this call is that you can either get wrapped up in the mindset that this time is a slow time and that this time is so busy for people, or you can turn yourself around like I have in the past week, because I'm telling you, last week and whatever, I was just down, and say, no, it's not. Like, this is exciting. And today I have been more excited about our team and the things that we are doing than I have probably in a month. And it's all on you. You can make that decision. If you need to go watch Sam's video again where she's jumping up and down, like, I made Dusty watch that. Anyways, it's amazing, and that's what it is. And we're all here to help people, and I cannot wait to see what 2016 brings. So with that, I'm going to let you guys all go unless anybody wants to say anything else. All right. Well, I will let you guys go. If you're in my sneak peek, make sure you're checking up with the people you brought in. And if you are going to be in Sam's, make sure you're inviting people. And I will talk to you guys again on the boards. Have a great night. Thank you for joining us.